Okay, let's do this thing. My microphone may be a little bit loud, possibly, because honestly, these microphones just act different nowadays, or maybe it's this computer. Maybe I need to go get it fixed. I don't know. But listen, NXT tonight, go home show in your house this Sunday. By God, this show felt like it was all over the place and just scrambled a lot of matches into this show for Sunday. Also, this card is very stacked and almost somewhat very multi-man at the same time that I don't even know how many matches it is at this point. Do I think some of this is kind of rushed in a way? Given that I feel like some feuds haven't gone long enough. In a way, yes, it has. But it's still this Sunday. Okay? And I got some couple of things to say in regard to the review that's coming up in NXT TakeOver in your house 2 this Sunday. Okay? So let's kick it off, though, tonight with Austin Theory versus Only Lord Can, the heel versus heel match. But Austin Theory was very over with the crowd, or I guess that's a crowd out there. I don't know how many people are actual fans and whatnot, but yeah, Austin Theory was getting some chants out there. This is a very good match. I enjoyed this. I like Austin Theory even more. I like that freaking blockbuster he did, and I like that crazy ass a springboard sit down Spanish fly. That looked cold. I like that a lot. Of course, Pete Dunne came out, and even Johnny Gargano came out. Which, like I said, all these guys are heels. So who do you really cheer for? But I think people cheer Theory because I don't know, maybe because the way is funny in some ways. But they were more with Theory out there. At least he got some personality to himself. I'll give him that. But yeah, Dunne and Gargano started brawling with each other. Referee tried to separate both of them. Lord Can was able to basically take advantage of the distraction, knocking Theory's face to the ring post, and then hitting Theory with his finisher for the win. So won by a DQ finish and whatnot. DQ finish and whatnot. So yeah, only Lord Can got the win. Next, they went to Eli Drake's somewhat mansion, which I feel like I've seen this mansion on this show many times for every other wrestler they've used in the past to make them look rich and whatnot. I feel like EC3 and others have been here before. But Eli Drake basically cut a promo as he's taking a shower, trying to impress Ted DiBiase, and basically, talk about he embarrassed Cameron Grimes. And next thing you know, he's going, he's in his hot tub. He's got these 5.5 out of 10 chicks in this hot tub. My friend saying, like, he was like, ouch. I'm like, I said too harsh. Like, he actually agreed with me, but he was like, man, that was kind of brutal. I was just being brutally honest. I thought the chicks, like, they were 5.5 out of 10. Maybe I'll be 6.5 just to be nice, but I thought they were 5.5 out of 10. Sound like Bret Hart over here, but yeah, 5.5 out of 10. And then they went to this new car and whatnot, or some expensive car before Eli Drake drove off. But yeah, this is his promo. I guess trying to impress Ted DiBiase. Michael Hayes, which we'll see a lot of him tonight, or Doc Hendricks as he was. The only thing I remember about him being in Doc Hendricks was in what, 99 maybe, when he was managing the Hardy Boys. Like, that's the only thing I really remember about Doc Hendricks. I don't know nothing else after that other than him being the manager, which he did lead them to the tag team titles at one point. I think it was against the Acolytes. So yeah, Doc Hendricks is back. Legado del Fantasma was in the ring, basically talking about Bronson Reed for messing up Legado's tag team title match last week. Bronson Reed came out and tried to be funny by playing, him squishing Escobar last week, which now we're getting this one-on-one or a winner-take-all match, apparently, because MSK showed up. They were about to fight, but Escobar and crew got out of the ring. So, yeah, winner-take-all match now for both the North American and the tag team titles. And, as everybody's leaving, Hit Row even comes out, even kind of having a stare down with MSK and Reed before they did the whole entrance and continued and whatnot. This is kind of rushed. I'm surprised they just didn't do Reed versus Escobar for the title itself on Sunday. And here's the thing, why is Legado getting another tag team title match after they just had a tag team title match last week, and now they get one at the pay-per-view, except now it's a 6-man, but these guys just had a tag team title match last week, and they lost. Why are they getting another one? That doesn't make a lot of sense. And Reed versus Escobar should just be one-on-one. I don't think Legado's winning at all. I felt like this was somewhat kind of rushed in a way. I don't know why they really need to do that for a 6-man. Like I said, this card is very stacked up and very somewhat, I don't want to say all the matches are multi-man matches, but this just feels kind of rushed, and why is this being booked at the same time? Okay, so Very strange that they're doing this winner take all thing out of all of a sudden. Kind of rushed. And like I said, didn't Escobar just now start feuding for the North American title like a week or two ago? So why is he not? Why is this now like a winner take all? I don't get that. Swerve ended up going against Killian Dane. Hit Row is involved as Rockstar Spud. Um, Good match. Of course, Hit Row got involved and Swerve ended up getting the win off of Dane. So not bad. Like I said, Hit Row continues to look like the coldest thing around here in NXT right now. I still think it's probably the coolest thing. So Hit Row, they grow and grow on me every other week. Okay. But yeah, with Hit Row getting the win right here, I guess they cut to Poppy, which obviously didn't have Poppy to perform this time. Because Poppy was arriving at the building. They went to Candice Ray and Indy Hartwell, basically wanted their thoughts on Poppy, which Indy was, I guess, still worried about Dexter Loomis and whatnot before running off and everything. Next thing you know, they went to Cameron Grimes with his own promo, with talking about the $1 million legacy and I guess some legs in front of him, and he's just smoking a cigar, drinking whiskey and whatnot, and struggling to do that at one point, but yeah, man, Grimes saying he's going straight to the moon. Mercedes Martinez was coming out, I guess, for a match until Zia Lee attacked her from behind, throwing her back into the ring. Mercedes basically made quick work of whoever was in the ring, hit the air raid crash, and then cut a promo basically saying that wrong move, Zia Lee, you don't know what you got yourself into. So, yeah, we still got that one-on-one match coming. Like I said, kind of rushed at the same time that they put this on TakeOver. I still think they should have just put this match on regular TV, but hey, it's going to be on TakeOver, folks. I still feel like Mercedes is going to be doing a job for some reason. Brazongo was back in NXT, apparently. When did they leave? Basically, I guess they talked about Imperium is embarrassed and whatnot, losing the titles, and I guess they won a match against Imperium again. Triple H and William Regal welcomed Poppy to the Performance Center. Triple H, tried to hype up Poppy's new album and whatnot, which I guess you can press it on the phone, and the album is released right now. So Triple H just, promoting Poppy's album until Dexter Loomis showed up and gave Poppy, I guess, a painting and whatnot. And then Poppy liked the painting and gave Dexter a hug as Indy Hartwell was shocked and ran off then after that. Ted DiBiase was in the ring. Cameron Grimes, Eli Drake. I guess we're doing this $1 million whatever's going on right here. And basically, as they join Ted in the ring, this is going to be the ultimate test this Sunday. And it's going to be the literal ladder of success. A gold ladder was brought down in. And I guess it'll be a ladder match. And, Drake basically says he's going to step on this hillbilly and hijack this title. What that title? Will hijack whatever against Grimes. But, Eli Drake basically went on, this is my game. Grimes said maybe a hillbilly, but I'm worth $1 million and whatnot. And I'm going to reach the top of that hill. I'm going to get the key to this legacy and bring it in here. And, make this money and fame because he's going to be taking the $1 million legacy straight to the moon. Grimes basically went on, climbed the ladder. This is going to be his moment and everything. Then I guess security guards came in as Ted told him to bring it, which was the $1 million championship, okay? And that both of these men will fight for this $1 million championship to be the new ringmaster. I'm sorry, wrong gimmick. Yes, the new ringmaster. Wrong gimmick again. The $1 million championship. So, yes. I still feel like Jake Atlas may be involved at the last minute in a triple threat match for some reason. But, yes, they're going to be fighting for the $1 million title and whatnot, which I figured they were going to bring the $1 million title. Because what were they really fighting for anyway? Were they fighting for like, Ted to be the manager for one of them? Or hang with him or something? Like, what were they really fighting for? So I guess they're fighting for something. Because I had no idea what both these guys were fighting for. Like, for what? To see who Ted would join up with? That's what I could see, but they're fighting for this $1 million title, so yeah. Everrise, do they rule? I'm not even sure sometime. To follow the announcement has been paid by Everrise on the pre-show, pre-show. So if you don't know, now you know. Biggie, but GYD went against Austin Gray and Eichmann Jiro, which this guy wrestled in a jacket throughout the whole match. I don't know if this is the same guy I saw many years ago on Bound for Glory in 2014 in Japan when it was this one wrestler, and I don't remember his name. I remember this pay-per-view very well, though. I think it was like a Wrestle One promotion with the Great Muta. But this guy, I don't. It could be him for all I know, but it was just one dude that wrestled in a whole jacket. Okay, this guy wrestled in a jacket tonight, folks. He did not. He never took off the jacket too. So I obviously didn't know who these guys were. Austin Gray we've seen a couple times, but the other dude, I had zero fucking clue who he was. And GYD got the win. Champ and Thatcher were sitting there, watching the match. Basically, they got on the microphone. It's like a bad smell in here. You guys are hooligans and whatnot, and they challenged him to a tornado tag match. Next week on NXT, who's going to become the number one contenders, because you have them versus Old Man Ciampa and Toothless Timmy. And, Thatcher says he's going to break both of their limbs, okay? He's going to break both of their limbs. But I still don't know why they got one guy wrestling in a jacket. Poppy came out. Well, not Poppy, but Candice LeRae came out and did not like what Poppy was doing tonight. And, I guess she challenged Poppy to a match after what happened with Indy Hartwell. And, I'm going to show you the hard way. Poppy came out, which for some reason I almost thought she was about to wrestle. Poppy said, I don't wrestle, but I know someone who does. Next thing you know, Io Shirai comes out, which I'm not surprised because Io Shirai has came out with Poppy several times during entrances and whatnot. We haven't seen Io in almost about a month or two ever since she lost the NXT Women's Championship. So Io is back. I'm surprised they brought her back on a go-home show and whatnot. But Io's back, folks. Io is back. So it's not like she was never going anywhere anyway. So I figured she'd still be in NXT, which she did say anyway. She was just taking a break for a minute. But yeah, Io Shirai is back and helps Poppy. So yeah, Poppy, folks. Poppy. Dakota Kai went against Ember Moon, which was the main event match of this show. Good match. Once again, I guess we got another DQ finish here. Gonzalez got involved. Moon hit like a modified Eclipse before leaving the ring. Honestly, Moon literally has no chance. I still think this is kind of rushed. This is like Challenger of the Week for Raquel Gonzalez. It should be a really good match between her and Moon, but I don't see Moon winning at all. And in the last part of the show, William Regal was out there with Cross, and Regal says, I run this show, okay? Cross says, you don't run anything, and he wants all four guys out here right now. Cross said, you're losing control of NXT right now. Kyle O'Reilly came out, basically that Cross is thin-skinned, and he's insecure. And, with all the snarling and grunting you do, that's basically gives it away. And he's going to take the title off of Cross. Gargano came out there and got on the announce table, saying like, oh, Cross, you're going to let a guy in a jean jacket talk to you like that? No, you guys aren't Johnny Wrestling or Johnny Takeover and whatnot. But, if you would Cross, he'd choke Kyle out right now. Cross called him a mark and told him to get in this ring. And even Gargano says, you're not the most graceful in the ring. Pete Dunne came out, said all this talk. I'm ready to fight. I'm going to prove I'm the toughest man in NXT and will be the champion. Next thing you know, Adam Cole showed up on the screen calling Cross the biggest moron out there. And I verbally destroyed you last week and you didn't do jack nothing afterwards. You want to act like a tough guy and challenge all four guys at once. Listen, I beat all these guys, all right? I beat them all already. So, I'm going to prove that your title reign is a disappointment. O'Reilly, even then the screen went out. O'Reilly said Cole is a bitch for not being here. And he said he's not. And he slapped Cross. Next, we got a brawl everywhere. Everybody's knocking each other all over the place. Cross Doomsday, Saito's, everybody in the ring, and the security guards, which O'Reilly was able to go back on Cross and hit him with a kick, super kick, and just everybody's hitting moves. Cross takes out O'Reilly with a forearm in. He poses with the title, one versus everyone. Adam Cole shows up, hits several super kicks onto Cross, hits him with the last shot, holds the title up and says, Adam Cole, baby, before the show goes off the air. So, yeah, that was a very undisputed ending, if you get what I mean. But, yeah, all the guys coming out there talking, you knew it was going to be some type of brawl and whatnot. Obviously, I still think these guys verbally somewhat destroy Cross in the mic in a way, which some would think this is still a shoot and whatnot with a lot of these promos they kind of got going on, especially at Cross. But they did make Cross look strong, almost beating up everybody except for Cole. I think O'Reilly's like the only face in this match when you think about it, because everybody's like a heel and whatnot. Cole, Cross, well, I don't even know, maybe Cross was a tweener. Gargano and Dunn, they all are heels mostly. So is it one face in this match? I don't know. Cole just looks like damn near the coolest thing out there when you think about it. So, not saying any of these guys are going to win the title or anything. I see Cross retaining in general in this Fatal 5-Way. So, um, yeah, that's what I can most likely see happening from all this. But, I will say this about this show, with TakeOver coming this Sunday. Hopefully, we will have a double joint review. Me and my co-host should be doing a review of NXT TakeOver in Your House 2 this Sunday. We could not do Double or Nothing, but we're going to try to make it up and do TakeOver, okay? But overall, this is a very somewhat crazy, go-home show going NXT with a lot of matches being added at the last second and DQ and distraction finishes and Poppy and Io Shirai showing back up all of a sudden. Even Brazango, I didn't even know they were really gone that long, too. But, yeah, it's a lot going on in this show, all right? So, yeah, we'll see what happens this Sunday at TakeOver in Your House. So, other than that, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace. Check out my Raw and any other review that is uploaded online right now. I'm out. Salute.